Hey there, Great Basin Prospecting here. Thanks for tuning in for a rock tumble update. And we've got some really cool rocks here that we're going to check out. All of these rocks come from Moonstone Beach, which is Central California. And I found all these on a road trip earlier this year. And all of these ones were somewhat translucent, so I thought I would give these a tumble. So let's go ahead and check them out. So I was told that in spite of the name Moonstone Beach, there isn't actually moonstone there, but what I did find was a lot of interesting agates and jasp agates, so a bit of iron staining on them, but this one was one of my favorites here. Really cool banding, it took a polish really well, really interesting pattern and color on the material here also. When we come around to this side and we can see the top better with that white banding, and we have a couple of eyes present on this side as well, or that's kind of what it looks like. And that actually looks kind of like an egg with the yolk there, but really cool rock. This is one of my favorites that I found in Tumbled. A lot of these beach rocks have that nice kind of map-like veining that's running all throughout them. This one is a really cool green one, and this spot wasn't too far from Jade Cove, which I also went to. So I was interested to see what kind of green rocks I would find, but this one lights up when I put the flashlight to it, and we can see it varies from light green to a darker green with some nice swirling going on in there also. Here's a look at the other side of the rock, but a really pretty one. This rock is another one that had some really nice patterns in terms of the veins that are running through it, and a cool variation in the colors. We have greens and reds that are going on here, as well as some yellows and some spots where the green goes almost into white, but a really pretty one. I like this one also. This rock is pretty cool. It reminds me this rock is really cool. It reminds me of a lima bean, maybe, obviously not the color, but the shape. And there's little pockets of crystal all throughout, and then a little bit of maybe iron staining giving it that yellowish tint in some parts. And then we have some black inclusions throughout as well. But this was a unique one, and I was happy with how the polish turned out on this one also. Okay, here's three cool ones. So the one on the left here has a big black inclusion, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure what that is. And the one that's coming up on the left now, I really liked because it had the reddish purple bands going on in it as well. And then the other one, which is coming up on the left now, is just kind of a classic beach jasper agate with those colors. And here's three other ones. We've got another really cool light green crystal material, and then another kind of classic jasp agate with the clear crystal veins and the burgundy red and the yellow. Really nice. And then we have kind of a honey calcite colored crystal there as well, although it's not calcite. There we go. Here's the flashlight on that one just to show you that indeed it does light up a bit. And here's a look at all of them again. Let me know your thoughts or your favorites down in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.